Dr. Kyle with Project Wellness Company. Supplement of the month this month is fish oils. And when I talk about fish oils, I'm talking omega-3 specifically. There's omega-3s and omega-6s. Typically, we get way too much omega-6 from our diet. Okay, so I don't want to get too complicated, but that's going to come from like your animal fats, things like that, where we need to have more omega-3s in our diet. And the EPA, DHA, those are just categories of that omega-3. And when we're talking fish oils, we want to make sure that we're actually getting the purity levels in what we're talking about. As a baseline with fish oil, it's going to help to improve a lot of different things. First and foremost, it's going to improve memory function and your cognitive ability, which means your ability to focus throughout the day and keep that focus because of what omega-3 is going to be doing for your brain. Another huge piece is cardiovascular health, making sure that plaques aren't collecting in your arteries, which could lead to a cardiovascular event, a heart attack. But more importantly, omega-3 specifically will help to raise your HDLs, so which are your good cholesterols, and those are responsible for helping to get rid of the bad cholesterols. So super important when we're looking at cardiovascular health to make sure that our numbers are doing what they're supposed to be and we're not leading a life towards a heart attack or cardiovascular issues, a stroke, something of that extent. The other super important thing that fish oil actually helps with, omega-3 specifically, is inflammation in the body. It helps to get rid of that inflammation, and a lot of times inflammation is either going to be in our gut or it's going to be in our joints. So it's going to increase the flexibility, the mobility of those joints to make sure that their wear and tear on them are doing what they're supposed to. It almost acts as like a lubricant to help those joints to move on a day-to-day basis. So 3 super important components to a fish oil. It's going to help with brain function, it's going to help with cardiovascular numbers, and it's going to help with joint flexibility. There's countless other things that it's going to be beneficial for, but just having a baseline of a really good quality fish oil that is actually tested for its purity is going to be really important. So make sure that when you're looking at those, that they have those purity levels. The other piece that can change when you're looking at the back of the label is how much of the omega-3 is in there. Is there EPAs and DHAs and their ratios? And if you have specific questions on that, make sure you ask somebody, because it could be very much indicated as to what your body requires. And so there's a good baseline for people to take, but on the same token, you may need to take more to help lower cholesterol numbers or to increase brain function and all those different pieces. So stay tuned to learn more. Dr. Kyle with Project Wellness Company.